Alright, you lot, listen up. Scotty McG here, and today we're diving into a topic that'll make some of you cringe harder than when your mum finds your internet history. We're talking about utter stupidity of padding out your stats in objective-based modes in games like XDefiant. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Mr. I can't capture but my KD is great. Newsflash. You're not John Wick and you sure as hell ain't winning any games that way. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe and all that bollocks. Helps channel grow so I can keep telling you things your mates are too scared to. Right, let's get down to it. Stat padding in objective modes. What a bloody genius idea, eh? It's like going to a buffet and only eating breadsticks. You got a whole feast in front of you, but nah, you'd rather fill up on least important thing. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I see it all in XDefiant. Players running around like headless chickens, chasing kills like it's last bloody day on Earth. Meanwhile, actual objective is left sitting there twiddling its thumbs waiting for someone to gear toss. It's like you lot are allergic to objectives or something. And it's kicker. You're all so proud of it. You strut around with your shiny KD thinking you're some kind of digital Rambo. Well, let me ask you this. How far do you think you'll get in life being such a loser? Spoiler alert, not very. Do you really think a pro league team would look at you as a potential member if you're losing every match? Hell no. They want players that can work as a team and actually win games. Don't get me wrong, if you were in team deathmatch and racking up kills like a madman, that'd be world class. Unless of course those stats come from sitting in back at spawn with a sniper rifle. In which case, bye bye birdie. You can't blame your team for losing when all you did is play a solo game in a team-based mode. And that brings me to a special kind of delusion. Let's talk about delusional blame game. Because apparently self-awareness is as rare as a sober lad at a Yorkshire pub on a Friday night. You got these so-called carriers running round, dropping 60 plus kills, and then having nerve to whinge about the team. Oh, my back hurts from carrying so hard. Really, mate? Is that what we're calling it now? Take this lad, Artistic Risk 3628. Brilliant name by the way. He's out here flexing a 62 to 16 KD, complaining that his team let him down cause they lost match. Sure, it's impressive, I guess. But it's newsflash for you, mate. You're one who lost it. This isn't team deathmatch. This is escort, and point is to, you guessed it, escort bloody package. But instead, you're off playing Call of Duty in your own little world, thinking you're next John Wick. Newsflash, sweetheart, you're not. I'd rather have those two poor sods on my team, who went 11 to 30 and 8 to 27, but at least they had sense to try and play it objective. Might have been getting smacked around like pinata at a kid's birthday, but at least he understood bloody assignment. Meanwhile, Artistic Risk 3628 here thinks he's carrying team, when in reality he's just dragging them down. So to all you KD warriors out there, take a good hard look in mirror next time you think your team is a problem. Because more often than not, it's not them, it's you. You're too busy chasing kills to realise you're losing game. Right, let's address fake Gloria eye kills. You know, kind as you're puffing your chest out like you've just won bloody lottery. When in reality, all you've done is make it easier for enemy to win. It's classic, look at me, I got highest KDs syndrome. Honestly, it's like awarding yourself a medal for finding last chip at bottom at bag. Pointless and a bit sad. Here's a gem from How Morbid. Thinking I'd go big and show my highest kill game as my first post here. Great kid, want a medal for that? Sure, you got highest KD, most score for those kills, and even player at game. But here's twist. Your team won, but not cause of you. It were lads capturing objectives that got you that win, but I suppose they're just background noise in your little symphony of self-praise, right? Now let's break this down, shall we? Your KD might be through roof, but if other team is capturing 81.4% at zones, how effective were you really? I'm going to bet it took your team forever to capture those points while you were off padding your stats. Had you actually pushed with them, you could have wrapped it up in minutes. But now you're too busy living out your Rambo fantasy. Here's the thing, high KD don't mean jack if you're losing game. It's like buying a Ferrari and only using it to drive to a corner shop. Yeah, it looks impressive, but you're completely missing point. So next time you're about to post your amazing KD, take a moment to consider whether you're actually contributing to win or if you were just along for a ride while your team did real work. Right, now let's talk about real MVPs, ones who actually play objective. You know, unsung heroes who don't give a toss about the KD because they're too busy doing what needs to be done to secure win. These are players who, despite getting battered around maps, still manage to pull off impossible, actually playing down game the way it's meant to be played. Look at this poor guy, Chatter to God. Usually posts some decent screenshots, but in this one, backed into a corner by a bunch of players who are obviously allergic to objective, and yet he's still in there fighting tooth and nail, trying to drag his team over at finish line. That, my friends, is dedication, and frankly, it's players like this who deserve bloody medals. Not those KD obsessed twats who think they're gods cause they can shoot straight. Then there's Rick's 1001, another legend in making. This lad was top at board, most likely player at game, and definitely reason team actually won. Why? Cause he played objective. This whole team might have been patting each other on back for the kill streaks and shiny KDs, but Rick's 1001 is one who actually got job done. So here's a massive thumbs up from me, Ricks. Wherever you are in the world, you deserve it. To all you objective players out there, ones who dive into chaos and get your all, I see you. You might not get glory, you might not get recognition, but yet reason your team wins. And I'd rather have a squad full of you lot than a bunch of KD chasing muppets any day of week. So next time someone tries to tell you that your low KD makes you a bad player, just remember this: you're reason they're winning, and that, my friend, is worth more than any kill streak. That's a little reality check for all you stat padders out there. To sum it up, if you're playing objective-based modes in games like XDefiant, for love of all that is holy, play bloody objective. No one cares about your shiny KD if it comes at expense of a win. And to all real MVPs, objective players, you keep doing what you're doing. Your backbone are every victory, ones who actually understand how to play as a team, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Now, before you bugger off to chase more objectives or kills if you're still not listening, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and leave a comment below with your thoughts and gaming stories. I might just feature them on the channel. I'll see you next time, you magnificent.